Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing the Pokemon that won my community poll here on the channel for which Pokemon y'all wanted to see me play as next, and that is Umbreon. We're going to be doing some Umbreon gameplay here, and what's interesting about this is I have never played Umbreon before. I just got the license. I have not really played Umbreon, so we're going to be trying out a build today that I found online that it is going to be the Wish and Mean Look build. I know this is pretty popular. I have seen many an Umbreon use this against me plenty of times, and it works. So, hey, I'm going to be trying my best to see if it works out. So, going to try to get to Umbreon as quickly as possible. We seem to have 3 down here in the bottom lane, one of which being a Hoopa. I don't play with a Hoopa too often, so I'm not too certain how this is going to go. But, hey, we have 3 people supporting us. I'm all for it. We already got our evolution and our mean look, so I'm really excited to give this a try today. If you're excited to see some Umbreon gameplay, especially for the very first time, and I just died, so that shows that this is my first time, not used to it yet. If you're excited, make sure you go down below, hit that like button, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel to see more content. I've been doing a lot of Unite gameplay and just talking about Pokemon a lot more in general recently, so if that sounds like something exciting to you, definitely hit the subscribe button. You can always change your mind, but if you like nerds, if you like gaming, well, this is the place for you. Just to talk about the items that I have on Umbreon real quick, this is a build that a friend recommended to me, and that is a Focus Band and an Eos Cookie just to get more HP and defense and things like that, because that's always nice for Umbreon, always nice for defenders in general. And I have the Rapid Fire Scarf on because I thought that that would be really interesting to play with, just because when you do the Mean Look, your basic attack it's always going to be the 3rd basic attack, the one that does the most damage inside the Mean Look. So want to get as many of those as possible before the Mean Look goes off, so I think the Rapid Fire Scarf will do really nicely with that. So we're just going to try to keep leveling on up so that way we can get our Wish, so we can be the true supporter slash defender that we are. Umbreon's considered a defender, but I do think that Umbreon really excels in the support category as well, purely because of Wish. And I know, let me know if some of y'all feel differently about that. Let me know if y'all would agree with that statement, because I definitely have seen people like just extend the lifespan of their teammates tenfold, and it's so useful and nice to have Wish and be able to do that for your teammates. And I was able to do that a little bit for Espeon. I let myself go down, but I honestly, Espeon is going to be the honest attacker between the two of us, so I think what I'm going to do here and what would be the best for gameplay wise is I'm just going to Wish on Espeon whenever Espeon needs it, and just be the support and backup that she needs to be there to support her, because she's going to be doing a lot more damage than I am, but Mean Looking every now and then whenever I think it's going to be nice and beneficial. I think that's how you would play Umbreon. I don't know, y'all. I'm still learning as we go. Like I said, very first time playing, so we're going to be getting used to it. Hopefully this is a character that I can really sink my teeth into and enjoy. And I'm starting to understand a little bit more like how Mean Look works and how Wish works, and seeing how you could really get into some nice situations with this. So like I said, I'm just going to try to back up and support Espeon as much as I can, and we're kind of having a little Pokemon Coliseum moment here. I'm kind of like living for this. What are the odds and what are the chances for this Umbreon video that I would be paired with an Espeon in the bottom lane? Like, this is absolutely perfect. I love this. Oh my god, I'm such a Pokemon Coliseum fan. Let me know if you're a Pokemon Coliseum fan as well. I mean, it's hard to find people who are not these days. I feel like it's become such a hidden gem, such a classic. I've been debating on making a video on the channel where I just talk about Pokemon Coliseum, and honestly, let me know if you'd be interested in hearing about that, because I could talk about that game endlessly and how it deserves a remake, a remaster, a port, like whatever you want to call it, it deserves it, because truly, Nintendo, I keep making jokes. I make jokes all the time about like Nintendo, Game Freak, they're not getting my emails, they're not getting my calls, my voicemails, my inboxes. Like, I'm faxing them at this point, and they're not getting it. They're not understanding how much this game would mean to me. But enough about Pokemon Coliseum. Just wanted to point that out there because it's Espeon and Umbreon, and I love it so very much. Back to the gameplay. It looks like we are doing pretty well for ourselves. Both of the goals for the top and the bottom lanes are taken up so far, so we're doing a really good job. I just now noticed that we have a Ho-Oh. I didn't even clock that. That's insane. How do we have a whole ass legendary? And I didn't even see it until just now. That's crazy. Also, our Hoopa seems to be just like having some fun up there in the top lane. Hoopa is not a Pokemon that I see a lot. I don't really understand Hoopa myself. I know it can be very beneficial in terms of warping, which I'm going to do now just to help out a little bit. And I, of course, go right into a Unite move because in typical Domenic fashion, of course, we always go right into the Unite moves. But I know that Hoopa can be really beneficial in terms of just warping around the map and being nice for like team fights. But I don't know. Hoopa's a character that I've always been intrigued by, and I would love to learn how to play myself. But I don't know, maybe that's a Pokemon I'd have to consider for a future video. Oh god, I could just see that one being not so great, because I definitely don't consider myself good at Hoopa. But it looks like we are doing really, really well with this team fight here. We're getting just enough banks into where we might be able to destroy this goal if we can, you know, keep them prolonged here long enough. It looks like the objectives are about to pop up in a second, and honestly, I think for the moment, the most beneficial thing for me, personally, would be I'm going to go to the bottom lane, and I'm going to assist Espeon with the Dreadnought, because I think just getting more levels and shields and things like that, I think that'll be really, really beneficial. We already have their top goal in the top lane gone, so I'm not too concerned about that right now. Sometimes it's nice to leave the second goal spots, because later on, once you defeat Zapdos or Rayquaza, you know, it's nice having the other goal zones to get those points immediately instead of having to go all the way to their main base. But it looks like this Charizard here is not gonna let me. I'm gonna see what I can do on my own here, honestly. I don't really know if I'll be able to snatch this just on my lonesome. I don't know if I do enough damage to, like, really compete with this Charizard. I also don't know, like, if Wish is gonna heal me enough to where I just don't die from this. Okay, Espeon's back. Espeon's back. Perfect. This is exactly what I needed. This is exactly what I needed here, Espeon. Thank you. The support that I needed. See, look, I'm supporting Espeon, and Espeon's supporting me. It's the perfect tag team. Let's go ahead and try to get this Dreadnought as fast as we can. Let me just try to mean look and then just smack it. Tail smack it. Tail whip. Tail slap. Whatever you want to call it. My normal basic attack. Let's go ahead. I think we'll be able to get this. I don't see anybody coming, so yes, we were able to do it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Works for me. We have all of our goals still intact, which is honestly amazing. Me and Espeon are kind of just killing it down here in the bottom lane. I know this Charizard is scared. I know this Charizard is scared looking at us, because I don't think that he's going to get any backup at the moment unless some... Ooh, we're getting backup. I was not expecting that. Oh, but their Decidueye came on in. We have Cinderace, but they got the Decidueye, and their Ho-Oh just showed up. And oh no, oh no, oh no. Let's get on out of here. Let me heal up Espeon as soon as I'm able to. I think I accidentally healed myself. I accidentally healed myself. I meant to heal Espeon. I'm so sorry. Still getting used to these controls. All right. There's a Ho-Oh feather right there. Hopefully that they don't reincarnate that. Ho-Oh definitely is very, very scary. I'm learning that Ho-Oh is such a threat and such a predominant, like, it dominates the field. It really truly does. Or at least that's how I feel. Maybe to some others they're like, Ho-Oh's not great at all. Ho-Oh's not good. I am so scared. I'm so scared of them. All right, Espeon does a quick little Unite move. We're gonna try to get on out of here. Maybe I can Wish real quick. I'm gonna use my Unite move because I think honestly at this point I'm gonna use it. Why not? Yeah, okay, that wasn't looking good. I was like, everybody was just uniting all at once, and, you know, when that happens, there's only so much you can do. Maybe I should have saved it for Zapdos. I feel like I have such a problem with that. I have such a huge problem saving my Unite moves for Zapdos. I need to really learn how to get better at that. Ugh, one of my fatal flaws in Pokemon Unite. But it looks like my teammates are over here doing some work. Hoopa, surprisingly, putting in the work. I say that as if I know anything about Hoopa. I don't know anything about Hoopa. Who knows? Maybe this person mains Hoopa. They're doing a great job. Very, very proud of this Hoopa. Let's go ahead and try to get this Zapdos real quick. I mean, not as if we need to do it. I mean, I would say let's more or less do it so that way the Zapdos is out of the way and the other team doesn't get it, I guess. But we have a huge lead right now, which is amazing to see for this first gameplay of me playing Umbreon for the very first time in my life. We love to see that. I'm going to head to this top goal real quick just to bank. I don't know if this will break the goal. I don't remember how much was left on this top goal zone, but hey, we're going to try and we're going to do our best. We got about a minute left in the game, and we have 2 left on this, but I'm just going to go ahead and leave because at this point, I think guarding the goal zone is one of the most important things. I have said it before, I will say it again. Guarding the goal zones after you bank and score and deposit your points after Zapdos or Rayquaza, you should, in an ideal world, I think, go back to your goals and defend them. Let me know if I'm crazy for feeling that way. Let me know if you would prefer to just score as many points as possible. I know sometimes you definitely feel like you need it, especially if you're losing, if you're down on points. I get it. I understand. I don't know. I just think that going back and defending is very, very important. Gonna get some support from Ho-Oh here real quick. Just 2 defenders defended. Look, we're doing our thing. We're doing the defense. We're doing the defender gameplay. Let's get that Charizard real quick. I mean, that Charizard held on for a very, very long time. They did very, very well. I could warp to the other one, which looks like I should do because Glaceon is over there. They had a Glaceon? Now that I'm thinking about it, have I seen this Glaceon the whole game? That's crazy. In the last 5 seconds, I was like, oh, they have a Glaceon. Nice. I did not see a Glaceon at all whatsoever. That's crazy. Do you ever have matches like that where the other team has a Pokemon that you feel like you never see until the end? That's really crazy. I did not know they had a Glaceon. Well, Evolution sibling, it's nice to see ya. But there you have it. GG's everybody on my very first Umbreon gameplay. So happy that this turned out so well. I had a very great team, especially my good friend Espeon. She was over there killing it. I was supporting her. It was a lot of fun. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go down below, hit like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next Unite gameplay video. Bye!